This is an interesting review. This is a wooden case I've been sent. And I've got to say that the first impressions of this case are very good indeed. It's an American cherry. It's a bespoke made case, which has been christened my darts buddy. Now I'm a fan of wooden dart cases. You very often see the sort of like huge mass-produced cases, and I mean huge in two senses. Number one, they're made in huge numbers, and number two, they're physically very, very large, which I don't like. The thing about those is you can keep your dart assembled inside them, which some people really like. This one requires you to disassemble your dart. Again, no big deal. It's what some people prefer, some people don't. When you compare the size of this to your standard plastic case, you can see that the plastic case is a little bit longer. The wooden case is actually thinner, and obviously it's wider. Against a normal Red Dragon wallet, just about the same width. Just about, I'd say that the Red Dragon wallet is thicker, and the Red Dragon wallet is longer. Just to give you a visual idea of the size of this thing, it's nice, it's compact, it's beautifully made. A unicorn wallet is considerably bigger. Again, it's bigger, it's wider, it's bigger, it's thicker, but you can get more in one of these things. And then the last thing I'm going to compare it to is one of these aluminium cases, and you can say they're about the same width. The aluminium case is much obviously much bigger. Okay, so I mean, if you're thinking about the kind of size of these things, I mean, I like something that's kind of compact. I just take enough stuff out with me for a good match, basically, and so these bespoke wooden cases suit my needs. Right, let's have a look, see how it works. Basically, it opens like an old-fashioned cigar box. Pull the top off, and there you've got. You can see that in the top it's been machined out very, very accurately. We've got two small magnets here. Now, to be honest, the fit of that is perfect. So it would do without the magnets. However, over time it would probably loosen up a little bit, so those magnets would actually keep the top in place. Then you've got space there for 3 darts, which just slot into there, a couple of spare stems, and I can get 2 sets of flights in there. So that's more than enough for your evening's darts, allowing for a couple of Robin Hoods, a couple of smashed up flights, and a couple of smashed up stems. Now then, it is worth noting, with these things that are made for a purpose, custom made for a purpose, that you will need to know the length of your darts. Okay, because if you throw long darts, you know, sort of like long stems, long darts, then it's going to have to be drilled to suit your darts. As I said, a bespoke case for your darts. But the craftsmanship on this is lovely. It really is lovely. One of the other things that's worth talking about here is on here you can barely see it, but in there is machine carved my name, which is perfect, which just goes to show you how you can have that little bit of personalisation, little bit of customisation on something that's bespoke and made for a purpose. Now obviously that's a little bit extra, you have to charge extra for that, but it's a nice touch, especially if you go to a competition and you'll get the odd shady character who likes to walk away with somebody else's case or somebody else's darts. If you've got your name on it, once it's actually carved into the wood, it's very difficult to do anything with it other than, you know, it's easily identifiable as yours. So that is your darts buddy. A very, very nice quality piece of kit. This particular one is made in American cherry. You can see just by looking at this the fineness of the build, how nicely it's made. Looks like he's got, I would suspect, router templates set up perfectly for this, because that is just an incredibly good fit. I'll just give it a little bit of a measure so that you can you know, just check to get your pocket if nothing else. Width wise, it's 20mm, 20.03mm. Sorry, thickness wise it's 20mm. Width wise it's 69mm. I don't know if my calipers will go lengthwise. Yes, they will. It is about 147.7 millimeters, 147, 148 millimeters. A nice compact case that you can shove in your pocket, keep your darts nice and safe. And the thing for me that attracts me to these sorts of things, particularly the bespoke built ones, the ones built by people who are proud of what they do, is that they're that bit special. They're a one-off. They're a unique thing. It's not a mass-produced thing. And for me, this sort of thing is a joy to own. It's a nice thing. Again, it's worth noting that this is the type of case where you can't keep your darts assembled. You've got to take them apart to put them in, and if that's your thing, that's fine. Most cases are like that. Like all these sorts of things, your darts are in pieces. You put them together when you get there. On the bottom of this case, there's a couple more slots. Now, what these are for is if you use flight protector tips, or if you use rings, then you can put them in the bag, fold them up, shove the bag in there, and it just stays in there, just holds it and keeps hold of it while so you've got a few spares to take with you. Okay, so that's your darts buddy case. As far as I'm concerned, that is a really nicely made piece of kit. If you want a bespoke darts case, cigar box style, with all your darts, just enough spares for an evening's, a day's match in fact, that is a smashing piece of kit, and then that you can just slot into your pocket and you're there. Job's a good one. Okay, so for me, that is a really nice darts case. Something that's a little bit out of the ordinary, something that's a little bit special. If you want to get in touch with the guy who makes these things, I'll put the links in the description of the video.